Miami Heat fans, I'm going to be cooking today. First of all, what was Nikola Jovic doing last night? I mean, I just don't understand. Guys, and these questions are for you guys. What should we do with Nikola Jovic? Because the fact that this man had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Now, Coach Spo's holding him accountable, and it's great because he was cooking where the same exact way. So Coach Spo on Nikola Jovic needs confidence to play. I don't buy that. That's a narrative that's out there. He needs to get in better rhythm. He needs to put in some work, and he'll be just fine. And he's right. At this point, his confidence is shot. You can clearly see that he's overthinking. He looks indecisive on the court. I have never seen this man was passing the ball to the other team. I've never seen it so bad. He was playing as bad as Terry Rozier was last night. And it's just crazy because, yes, he's full of potential, but especially how everybody was saying, oh, well, Jaime took the ball out of his hands or whatnot. Jaime was not playing last night. And this man had 5 turnovers in 10 minutes. Like, this man had more turnovers than points. He has been absolutely horrendous for this Miami Heat team. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, we could trade him. No, not yet, because his new contract, if he was under his new contract, then you could. But at this point, he's almost a throw-in piece with maybe like an Andrew Wiggins type of contract and a first-round pick, but he can't be centered around the trade.
Niko's a player who confidence plays a lot into his game. He just seems off.
I don't find that. I think that is a narrative that's out there. Look, he needs to get in better rhythm. He needs to put in some work. He'll be just fine. But the more you put into it, and he was sidetracked a little bit with his injury. But it's the attention to detail, it's the work ethic every single day. That has to be consistent, and he'll get there. He'll get in better rhythm. It's not easy to jump into a game that's as intense as this and as physical, and where you have to be in rhythm. And he hasn't really fully practiced. He did what we did yesterday, but there was a lot of detail work.
Jovic, whenever he goes overseas, he's twerking for Serbia. He's twerking for, all these tournaments overseas. But when he comes to the NBA, it's like he forgets how to play basketball. I don't know what it is. Now, last night, I know a lot of people were cooking Tyler Herro, and justifiably so. But Andrew Wiggins and Powell, they had great games. Wiggins, 31 points, 6 rebounds. Norman Powell, 28 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Tyler Herro, 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 three-pointers made. The biggest thing about Tyler Herro last night, he was getting cooked defensively. That man was getting fried. Cade Cunningham, Ivy, they were pretty much carving him up in the paint. Let me know what you guys think. What is the starting lineup for this Miami Heat team? It's still early. This is the second game, guys, and we have to be patient. This is only the second game where Wiggins, Powell, Tyler, and Bam are all playing together. So obviously Eric Spoelstra still has to tweak with the lineup. If it's me, somebody has to come off the bench. And this gets into a whole nother topic. It's hard to bench Davion because he has the best assist-to-turnover ratio. He's the one that's pushing this fast-paced offense. You have Norman Powell, who's averaging 25. You have Tyler Herro, who's averaging 24. You have Andrew Wiggins, where I'm sorry, I do not see the Miami Heat benching Andrew Wiggins or Tyler Herro. And then for me, Bam Adebayo and Khalil Ware, they have to start. But let's start off with Tyler Herro. I honestly think that he's going to start. There's no way. I know people, he needs to be benched. He needs to be traded. I understand that. And I hear you guys in the comments. But let's be realistic. Are they honestly going to do that? No. So we have to stop pushing that, and we need to start actually thinking about realistic things. If it's me, it's Davion, Tyler, then Powell comes off the bench, Wiggins, Bam, and Ware. Last night, we were getting dominated in the paint. Okay, the Detroit Pistons almost had 80 points, and I repeat, almost 80 points in the paint. And you're telling me that you don't start Bam and Ware together? And the crazy part is their starting center didn't even play. Duren, if Duren played last night, we would have gotten dominated even more. Yeah, we came back and we made it close. But I just don't understand. This Miami Heat team struggles with size and rebounding, and we're not starting Bam and Khalil Ware together. It makes no sense to me. Norman Powell on the Miami Heat lack of paint defense last night. I just think we didn't make a strong effort collectively. They were getting whatever they want. They were aggressive offensively, and we were on our heels until late in the fourth. And he's right. To be honest, they look flat. They were getting out rebounded. No one's boxing out. No one's closing out. No one's actually staying in front of their man. They're constantly turning over the basketball. That was some sloppy basketball from the first to the third quarter. Just sloppy overall. Like I said, Jovic had 5 turnovers. Even Drew Smith was turning over the ball. Everybody, Davion, everyone could have been better last night. And it's crazy because we were still able to make it close. But it's like what he said. Why on earth is our paint defense terrible and we have a 7-footer in Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo as our defensive anchor? But, of course, Spoelstra's not playing them together. I just don't understand. I'm tired of the small ball.
A little bit, obviously, close to 80 points in the paint for Detroit and a lot of points off the turnovers for sure. Can you just kind of talk about what Detroit was doing maybe in that first half that really got you guys?
They're a paint team, that's where they live. They attack the paint. They're aggressive getting to the paint. They attack the paint to play inside out. I thought we just didn't make a strong enough stand early in the game collectively. They were getting whatever they want. They were getting down there. They're finishing, getting fouls, and ones, whatever it was. They were aggressive offensively, and we were kind of on our heels throughout the course of the game until late in the fourth.
So this is where we stand. When it comes to Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo, there's no way that Khalil Ware had a dominant November. He had 20 points, 16, 15, and 14 points. 18, 16, 14, 14, 13, and 20 rebounds. This man almost had 20 and 20. There's no reason why this Miami Heat team is playing small with the small ball foolishness. There is no reason why we're continuing to get out-rebounded by the Pistons, by the Knicks, and all these other teams, the Milwaukee Bucks. Why? I understand we don't have a backup 5, but I don't care. We are 6-2 when Bam Adebayo and Khalil Ware start. When it comes to Nikola Jovic, I don't know what they're going to do about him, but if he's going to play sloppy, if he's not going to play defense, just look at this picture right here. This man turns the ball over and he has his head down. Why do you have your head down? Why did you give up on the play defensively? I just don't understand. Like I said, when he goes over to FIBA, when he goes over to all these other overseas tournaments, he's twerking for joy over there. But then when he comes back to the Miami Heat, it's like he forgets how to play basketball. And not only that, he's playing soft. He can't dribble. He can't pass. He's turning the ball over. He can't get to the rim. He can't make a layup. What is he good at? He is 6'10" and can't make a layup? He is 6'10" and can't back nobody down? I just don't understand. And then, like I said, if we're going to change the starting lineup, give it a few more games. I understand it looks clunky. Guys have to be staggered. What needs to change right now? I need to see Khalil Ware in that starting lineup. When it comes to Tyler and Powell, I'm sorry, I do not see the Miami Heat benching Wiggins, and I don't see the Miami Heat benching Tyler Herro. I just don't see it. So Powell or Davion is going to that bench, either or. But let me know, because I want to know in the comments. You guys are always, Martell this, Martell that. Then let me know in the comments. What did we do with Ware? What did we do with Jovic? What did we do with the starting lineup? Tyler Herro has been atrocious defensively. What do we do with that? And it's not as easy as just, trade him. The Miami Heat are not trading anyone right now.